Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
Same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear the same old song. And I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. 'Cause I've got rambling fever and
what is up? Episode number 6. Holy shit. It is also 4/20/2020. So load your pipes even more. Again, it's 4/20/2020. In this episode, guys, we're going to bring you that brand of lighthearted discussion of the issues of the past week, but we're also going to be discussing a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and it's a doozy, folks. It's what song gets white people turned up. So I know y'all have been hitting the Facebook page up. I definitely appreciate that. We've got some samples off of some of the songs, so prepare to get fucking hyped up and shit. Of course, we've got our movie review of the week, but we're actually going to change that up a little bit. It's actually going to be Sean Castleberry, our host with perfect hair, with SCIFI Visions, going to be talking about a particular franchise in the sci-fi industry for the movie of the week. Of course, we've got the fuckface of the week. We've got Dano's meme of the week, and holy shit, we were looking through YouTube. We found a ton of Tiger King memes. Hilarious, by the way. Probably going to post the meme of the week, though, on the Facebook page. Again, the Facebook page is F It, We Will Do It Live Show. Please go to Facebook, like the page. We post links there. We also have the YouTube page, which is F It, We'll Do It Live Show, where all of these broadcasts, all 6 episodes. I don't know how to say that any better than that, but all 6 episodes are going to be available. 5 episodes are already available. Once this is done, it will be available almost immediately following the show, maybe within the hour, depending on when I get my lazy ass up to put that on there. But anyway, that's going to be on there as well. So subscribe to that. You can also catch us on iTunes at Talk Radio 49. Now, that's the most important part of all this is iTunes is Talk Radio 49. That's the engine that drives this piece of shit bus that we call the Fuck It, We'll Do It Live Show. iTunes, Podbean. We're also on iHeartRadio, but you have to look up Talk Radio 49. Speaking of Talk Radio 49, on that, you're also going to see a show called Clear and Convincing. That's going to be hosted by station managers Michael Carnahan and Lisa O'Brien. They're going to bring you a no-nonsense review of individual cases from the court's perspective, not the fucking court of public opinion. Maybe I shouldn't have said fucking when I was describing their show, but they wanted me to do a goddamn advertisement, so I did it. You're on Fuck It, We'll Do It Live. That's what happened. It's whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to delay any more bullshit of me talking. I'm going to go ahead and bring in number 1, our host with the most. Book 'em, Dano. Dano, are you with us somewhere out in the field right now, staying 6 feet away from every fucking body? And he's not here. I don't even know what's wrong.
Ear.
In the
ear.
Dano definitely getting into the spirit of 420. I see what you did there. I see it. Dano, how have you been, motherfucker?
What's the origin of 420? Is it been a while? Has it been around a while, or is it something?
Oh,
I don't know.
Me, I don't know. I actually know somebody that knows the answer to that. And I have a special introduction for him as well. I'm going to bring in our third member. Well, that just got weird, didn't it? Our third member of the team. Damn it. I produced it. Here it is.
Perfect hair is all we really need. We spend so much of our energies on recipes. When life success it can't be guaranteed. With the modern style, you can go the mile. It's perfect hair. Perfect hair is all we really.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
What's up, Mr. Sean Castleberry in the house? Sean, hello, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, man? That was a great intro. I love that.
I was scouring the edges of YouTube, and fortunately, that's the one video site that you can go scouring on, and you're not going to run into some weird shit. Well, you'll run into some weird shit, but you know the type of weird shit that I'm talking about is, as we went to Dano, apparently he's into the spirits of 420. Sean, do you have a backstory on 420?
You know, honestly, I don't. I'm not a smoker, man. Like you built me up for that, and you know, let everybody know that I had the answer. That's one thing I don't know anything about. I'm a drinker, dude. I'm just drunk.
Okay, so here it is. I've looked it up. In the 1970s, apparently coined as a code word by high school students in San Rafael, California in 1971, with the reference being 420, the time at which they regularly met to try and locate unattended plots of cannabis plants. So that's where the fucking shit came from. There you go. Fucking Google is your friend. Holy shit.
California.
Yes, California. Oh, sorry. I was starting it. Sean, so we talked about it, and we had this idea that we were going to talk about those songs in which it doesn't matter where you're at. You could be at a funeral. You could be wherever. When a white person hears this shit, something triggers within them. And it's like instant head bob, doing the Carlton, and doing
Oh my
very...
God, the foot down.
Woo! Of course, Dano has a take on that too. Was talking about there are certain songs that it doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, 50. When women hear that song, they're going to the dance floor whether you go with them or not. Dano, I know you've probably experienced that a few times, but I know what you're talking about. Like, you'll see it. Like, you're like, God dang, where's everybody go? And you look out on the floor and they're playing the cha-cha slide, and there's an 80-year-old woman with a walker taking it to the left and the right and shit.
Okay, you done went from 70 to 80 years old. Where have you been hanging out?
Well, I mean, you know,
the Electric
sometimes.
Cowboy.
Yes. No. The Roller Funeral Home, motherfucker. I mean, what's the best way to pick up women when they're in fucking distress? I'm just saying. Wait, funeral home wouldn't be a good idea. Fuck that. Strike that shit. Stop. No, I'm not doing that. It's not happening. Sean, do you have any news stories that you've been following? I guess we'll dedicate the first couple of minutes to kind of educating the listener on the current events as of today. I do know that U.S. crude oil futures for May plummeted to minus $37, which is fucking unbelievable. I don't even know what the impact of that means.
It's unprecedented. Yeah, nobody knows what that means. It's never happened before. So, like, a barrel of oil is worth less than a loaf of bread. It's insane.
Does that mean I can go get free gas?
Well, see, that's where I've been trying to figure out is how can I buy 10,000 barrels of oil before the price jumps up real quick? Where do I get it?
Yeah, no shit. I want $10,000 worth of fucking oil. Holy crap.
Right?
That 37, I mean, I don't even know. Of course, obviously the World Health Organization's been in the news. Now their chief comes out saying that the worst of the coronavirus is still ahead. I don't know if that's a play against what we've been told about how we're peaking and all that shit. You got nurses protesting the coronavirus's working conditions, which I think they're valid. Obviously, there's no deal in place right now as AOC and House Progressives criticize the interim coronavirus bill. And another thing that we've had to deal with, unfortunately, in these times, 100,000 Disney theme park hotel workers have been furloughed. So hopefully this gets better. We'll see. Again, this show is not going to be serious. We're going to take a lighthearted approach. I'm not going to be lighthearted about any of that news for sure, but, you know, I do want to at least do the public a service by, if you are listening and you may have not caught the news, you know, there's your headlines in a couple of minutes. But we definitely don't want you jumping off. We definitely enjoy you being around. If you have a song that you want to suggest, you can call in 347-989-1171. If you just want to call and tell me to fuck off or whatever, I don't care. Call in. We'll welcome you to the show. Yeah, fuck off too. You fuck off. I can't hang up on you because you're a vital member of society in this program.
I like that. I like the sound of that. I'm the heartbeat of this joint.
Hey, you guys quit making out over there.
Sean, if Dano's the heartbeat of this program, do you have any fucking defibrillators? Because we're probably going to need them.
Brad, hang on a second. Let's go to commercial.
So Sean, I've got to know, and I may not have it loaded in the system. There was a ton of them, but I guess Sean set it up for us is how this, because you know when I thought about this, I was like, what songs get white people turned up? And I thought, man, I don't know in 2020 if I can actually post that as a topic and not get fucking shit on for it. But so go ahead and explain. And we talked about this before. You can exclude probably anywhere from 30 and below in this group because somehow through the process of rhythmic evolution, that shit has found its way to the younger generation. But let's face it, 40 on up, you're fucked if you have any rhythm. You have none.
Right.
I mean, it's like, is there some kind of genetic gene that we don't know about that makes us go, you know what? I can get out there and in my parachute pants and do that back and forth shit like MC Hammer did, and it actually looks like I'm having a fucking seizure. You know, so do you have a song, Sean, that no matter what you're doing, you're like, oh shit, that's my jam?
Yeah, my jam would be Casey and the Sunshine Band, Give It Up. I got to stop whatever I'm doing and just jam.
Oh, okay, all right. Huh. Let's see. Damn it, I thought I had that loaded in the system. It's somewhere. I'll definitely get it. My jam is this one right here, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, but dude, this shit right here is like the shit. I don't own the copyrights to this, but I'm gonna play it anyway. So it's right here.
This is how we do it.
That right there, Sean. In fact, I start singing like I can carry a tune. I mean, it's amazing. It's crazy.
No, I could actually
Like
see your honky Kong ass jumping up in the cowboy, just dancing away. That would be awesome.
He called that full honky Kong. That's great.
Actually, and the crazy part about it is actually at one time, Sean will remember, my Facebook actually was, I had changed it to that and actually had to live with that shit for, what was it, Sean, like 60 days before you could change it. So,
right?
It was there, and I was like, oh my God, how do I get rid of this shit? But You know, of course. So, do you remember that song came out in what, 95? I guess. Thinking it came out.
I
in
was
95.
drinking heavily. I don't remember.
Daniel,
if you didn't start
did you
dancing
get
to that
down
song
with
just now, then you're a liar.
I did.
If you weren't dancing when he
did.
played that clip, I think I pulled something.
I'm gonna get some icy hot for my neck because that sumbitch was fucking going back and forth. I love that song, and it doesn't matter where I'm at. Not like that. You fucking get your mind. Stay in the gutter because the show's better with it there. Sean, I'm gonna play this one, and yes or no to this one right here.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control. I remember doing the Time War.
All right, Sean. I would imagine you're a Rocky Horror Picture Show fan. Is it there?
The Rocky Horror Picture Show, absolutely. Love that. Love the whole soundtrack. If you haven't gone to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show at a theater, you got to go. It is an amazing trip.
Actually, and too, Sean, and I know that, and I don't know if it's if Dano's been ever done that, but we used to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show on or around Halloween at the amphitheater. Of course, you can't do it probably this time of year because they don't want you wasting fucking precious toilet paper. But the whole interactive shit, and I guess they do this shit where I didn't understand it. I was taken there by someone who was totally into it, but they great.
You went as
stock,
a virgin?
Well, maybe. Sean, we're not talking personal shit, okay? Come on now. Damn it. Oh my goodness, this Mountain Dew is killing me. By the way,
put some rum in it.
It was more of a cult following the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it actually creeped me out. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but unfortunately, I was around that era. I'm ancient, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
That was the first movie I saw Tim Curry in.
Yes, Tim Curry. That was, and they would do it at midnight at locally here at the malls. They would do it at midnight on the weekends a lot, and you could go watch it whenever. I don't know. I never understood it, never got it, but whatever creams your Twinkie, I guess.
Right. They had to do it late at night because they had to clean the theater afterwards with all the toast and water guns and toilet paper and everything.
Well, I guess,
wow.
And I guess the millennial generation, and I guess even our generation, and that's going to be a show topic for probably next Monday, as we were talking about it, Sean, the whole millennials and the, Gen X and baby boomers and all of that shit, how we just don't understand each other. But anyway, I guess they had the whole Juggalo experience now where they pour Faygo and shit on each other. So I guess that's their thing. But it was cool. And you remember, Sean, I don't know if you remember it, but I know Dano probably does. There was the Cinema 150 down in Little Rock, the big titty in the middle of Asher. Yeah. And they had the shows at midnight there. I watched Rocky Horror Picture Show there, and of course Heavy Metal, which was fucking amazing, with John Candy doing the voice for the lead in that.
Right.
That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So I don't ever give that information out, so y'all didn't hear that shit, and it won't be archived. I'm editing that part out, but. Let's see. Where do we go from there? By the way, I just
The
thought
big
about
titty
something.
in Asher. On the big titty
Yeah.
on Asher.
A university in Ashland. The big,
I want to
big-
see the big titty.
Well, it's been torn down now.
Tear that down.
Yeah, they fucked it up. Progress. Fuck that.
I enjoy a nice titty. I mean, even on Asher. And you
have
don't
a
want to
nice
find.
set of tits.
Well, I appreciate it, and I try to keep my tits clean, but
I think the appropriate
you ought to see me
terminology
jump
for
it.
tits on a man.
You ought to see me jump up and down on a treadmill in slow motion with a fan blowing through my hair and my tits
I think,
jumping up and down.
Sean, I think the appropriate term for tits on a male is shitties. So that's what we'll
Shitties?
refer to those, shitties. Yeah, women have titties, men have shitties.
Never heard of that.
I don't know. I just made that shit up and heard it a while back. So I'm going to
I've
go
heard
ahead
of
and use
moobs and man cans, but not shitties.
it. Man cans. Fucking epic. I love that term, man cans. I'm using that on Facebook later, somehow, some way. You know, Sean, I want to play this
That's
song.
very offensive, by the way. Very offensive. I got moobs. What?
This next song, Sean, I don't know if it has been. It used to be one of those TURNT songs, but now it just pisses me off because of the way they use it on the internet. But I'm going to go ahead and play it now. That probably gave you a clue to what it was. Tell me about this one, Sean. We've lost the audio there.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've still commitments, what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you.
I'm going to go ahead and talk. I'm going to go ahead and let that play in the background a little bit.
Oh, Castleberry.
So,
When you were growing up, did you not think that was Billy Ocean singing that?
No, I actually saw it when it came out on MTV. So I was like, "Who's this little white guy?" And you just rickrolled us all.
He rickrolled us, didn't he? Fucking rickrolled us.
Yep.
What a bastard.
look, I tried to play the son of a bitch, and it rickrolled me playing the son of a bitch. So, you know what, Rick Ashley, fuck you. Fuck you. Asshole. What an asshole. Who does that?
Castleberry, we'll get him back. We'll get him back,
Yeah, Rick
Castleberry, in
rolled.
time.
Yes. All right, here we go. Speaking of back, let me go ahead and hit this one real quick and let me know what you think.
Oh my God, that's my jam.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends, but, you know, who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt is just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look. She's just so black.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up, cause you notice that.
I didn't even want to turn it off, Sean, but I had to for the purpose of the show, the continuity of the show, but I really didn't want to turn that off.
Dude, I was twerking. What are you doing?
You were, Sean, aren't you operating a motor vehicle at the moment?
No, I just made it home.
So you were twerking. Ah.
Yes.
I want video of you twerking just
No,
to
we
see
don't.
that.
I don't want video. I don't.
The sad part is that if Sean was twerking, you know, everything but his hair would be moving. That's the cool part about it, dude. I don't guess people understand the origin of your intro either. For sure.
No, they don't.
Because just for the record, Sean is what we call the perfect hair. He never has to fix it. It cuts itself. It's fucking awesome. But anyway, I didn't want to turn that off, but that song is one of my favorites, and I'm like, wow. And I can't believe how old these fucking songs are.
Yeah, that was almost 30.
Well, I mean, you know, that was made when I was -10. So, you know, I've had some time to appreciate that in my 20s. You know, for you older gentlemen that are out there, I'm sorry, but look, that's just experience. It's like a good bottle of whiskey. The older it gets, I guess. I don't know.
I've never let it get that far with whiskey. I wonder if, yeah. So, Sean, if your hair's ever out of place, would you just like hang up and panic?
Well, no, it's never happened. You know, and now that I have this luxurious beard to go with it, I look like a Greek god. I mean, it's hard to look this good. Actually, it's easy, but you know, I tell people it's hard so that they, you know, feel better about themselves.
So are you like, so for some of the listening audience, so they kind of have an idea, are you close to like that Dynasty beard, or like the beard from 300? What are we talking?
It's a little bit longer than Leonidas and 300. Yeah, I definitely look Spartan.
So using the hairbrush as a microphone in front of the mirror, listening to I Touch Myself is something that
oh, no, I don't have to
proud
even touch it. It just, I wake up and it's perfect. I mean, Brad's not kidding about that. I don't have to do anything to it. It's amazing.
Oh.
It's a marvel. So let's put a quarter in the old Waffle House jukebox and select A13, and let's see what this comes up with.
Oh, fuck yeah.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk.
And I purposely did not fade the mic down so that I could catch the singing. The genetic gene is in place. I got you.
Yes, that was me. Yes, Benny and June. That is such a great song. I love that song. Oh, man, so many memories, so many lost memories drinking to that song.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of them. You know, in fact, like when we were sitting around watching some of the YouTube videos, me and Dana were like, golly, and there was a lot we forgot. Now, there was some shit that I didn't know anything about. I was like, I don't even know who this is. But, you know, there was a few on there that got me, but the other ones, I just couldn't help it. I literally couldn't help it. If I hadn't turned it off, I'd have probably made an even bigger fool of myself. I think you were referencing this song right here when we started the show, so let's just see what we had. Whoa, I'm done with that. See, I was singing. I don't even know the words of that song, but
the best part about that song is watch the video. Casey looks just like Anna Paquin high on cocaine. It is great.
I'll tell you one that I don't have right now, and I'm going to try to find it. And I'm going to play the entire song when we go to break because I love the shit out of it because it's funny. But do you remember, hang on, it's coming to me, the Knock 3 Times with Tony Orlando?
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, that video that he has, there's him in that black 70s jumpsuit. He's got the rocking chest hair going, these like very simplistic but badass dance moves, and then he's got a female on either side of him, and they're all moving in unison and shit. That is amazing to me, and I just love the songs. I don't know why. It was catchy to me, and I know that Daniel probably is like, what the? I mean, from the waist up, yes, for sure. You know, and I think that our 420 co-host has dropped off the map somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
Oh no!
Unless he's Dano, are you still with us, buddy?
No, I would never leave. Would never leave you guys like that. And this show would fall apart. Did you not hear Castleberry when we started, dude? I'm the heartbeat of this joint, man.
Hey, Danny, did you leave cookies and Crown out for Snoop Dogg last night?
Dude, you don't even know. He didn't get the crown.
No.
But, yeah, there's got to be some Snoop music somewhere for the white people to get turned up on.
Oh, yeah. Some gin and juice?
Oh, shit.
Sipping on gin and just laid back. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Horrible. Listen to how white we are. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Dude, you ought to see me. Hey, you know, back in the day, it was about the shoulders. I was talking to Castleberry about that. But back then,
that's for
how
guys
you
that
danced
can't
when
dance.
you were white.
Well, no.
So,
that's for guys that couldn't dance. Like me, I grew up with two sisters, so they taught me how to dance.
Too.
I'm one of the few white guys that can dance.
Dude, you ever seen, what's that, Saved by the Bell, and you watch them in the background dancing back in the day? You don't watch Zach and Jesse and all them. You just watch all the people in the background. That's white people really dancing.
Right.
I didn't even know there was anybody other than Kelly and Jesse on the show. I don't know, though. Lisa, what was it? Lisa Turtle? She was hot, too, though. Weird.
She was the hottest one on there, man. What are you talking about?
No, Jesse was, bro. Jesse was. No,
Brad's got to
was
sing
hot.
for Showgirls.
Hey,
dude,
let me tell
Showgirls,
you
she was
something.
hot. She was hot
I'm going
and
to tell you
floppy.
something right now, and Daniel probably knows what I'm talking about. When they made Showgirls, I knew that fucking Hollywood and me were in tune because I knew that we weren't going to get Elizabeth Berkley naked on Saved by the Bell, but when Showgirls came out, you fucking right. Greatest
Remember
movie
Camel
ever.
Toes was cool back then.
Don't even matter, dude. They could have had the worst plot ever, and I'm in. Don't care.
Well, sure. Don't you ever talk about Lisa Turtle around me, man.
Oh,
you
well,
get chopped up. Like...
Did I?
Well, that was
know,
until you found Buttman and Throbbing.
Did Castleberry just take a shot at me?
I think he took a couple of shots at you. I really do.
I couldn't hear him because Yelp Mouth was screaming. No, Lisa Turtle was absolutely. I mean, who would even say that, dude? That she's not even number one.
She's not number one. No way she's number one.
I'm staying out of
no
this.
way.
You guys have it. I never watched the show.
She's on, dude. Dude, you'll be Slater, man. Or no, actually, you'll be Screech, man. And I'll be Zach over some Turtle. And I will bust you up, man.
I will gladly be screeched because the dude has a pretty big screech.
Dude, I'll put my Stonewall's pants on, man, and I will roll them up at the ends and put my Zach Morris clodhoppers on, and I will kick you right in your screechy dick, man.
Oh my God, dude! You just reminded me back in high school. You talked about the rolled up jeans. Back when Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me, which is another one we should play. When it came out, I ripped up my jeans just like Joe Elliott on that video and wore those to school.
Dude, I had the best mullet in the United States with my Stonewash. They were red Stonewash, dude, so top that.
Well, I have the perfect hair, so imagine the mullet that I had.
Well, think about this.
It was a lion's mane.
Dude, I wore a half shirt. You could see my belly button.
Okay, well, I wasn't like that. Now, go ahead.
And my umbrella.
Both of y'all are 2 and 3 to the best mullet in the United States and in the world now, as of Tiger King. So, I'm sorry, Joe Exotic had the best mullet ever.
Now, did you guys wear the one earring back in the 80s, like everybody?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not because I didn't because of the. I don't know. Piercings were never my thing.
So back in the day,
piercings never were.
Back in the day, if you wanted to be cool, you had to pierce one ear, and it had to be a specific ear if you were straight. Do you know what it was?
It had to be the right ear, man. It had to be the right ear,
it was the left
dude.
ear. It was the left ear. You had to wear the left ear. Everybody
so this whole time, that's why I couldn't get chicks, because I had it in the right ear?
That's why.
You're fucked.
Wow, it explains a lot now.
Right?
And you toss in the frosted blonde hair, you were only a
I thought I was
yes
cool. I
away
had so
from-
many male friends, and now I know why. I know why everybody took me to the sandbar and got me drunk. What? Hello?
They wanted that booty.
Did you ever wake up with that? Never mind.
With a Debbie cake on my stomach? Dude.
Oh, God.
I don't even. Oh my! Hold on. I gotta bring some fucking street cred back to the show that we just went off the fucking rails on. How
Dude,
about this one, Sean?
street cred, man. What are you talking about, dude? This is how much street cred I had back in the early 90s. Dude, I knew every word to Informer. Informer. I like you boom down.
Oh, my God. I want to know about this one right here. Tell me what you think.
Yes, this is DJ Charmaine Champagne, and this is your Chronic Out radio station. So you got to be listening to the Chronic. These are sounds from the brother side of the death row camp. So let me put this buzz in your ear. Come on in, baby.
Hey, Snoopy! Why you running? Hey, I
that
know you
butt
kids
up.
about running this damn house. You break up, you know you can't pay for it.
Hope you picking them up to find a job. Yeah, we're going to work so we can go up and be just like you.
Hey, y'all going to the picnic today?
Yeah, thought you knew.
Hey, Snoop!
What up?
Hey, Snoopy, I know I missed the bomb.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door. Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. Cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble.
You know
Ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby. Too low death niggas, so we're crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unpaid me.
All right. I had to bring some street cred back to it. Sorry about that. I did not realize that it had that shit in the beginning, but 1992, that shit was playing on that portable disc player I used to carry around. For real.
In kindergarten?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember the Discman. Holy shit. Now we got an MP3 player, your phone. But back then, you remember, Sean, you had the CDs and you couldn't scratch that shit, or it'd be like 1, 2, 3 into the. Look at the fuck. I guess nothing, though, beats the old cassette tapes where you had to take the pencil and rewind that shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Dan, you got to know something about Ain't Nothing But a G thing, right?
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, but I go back. Well, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I know a little bit about that. I'm old enough to, yeah.
Well, here in Arkansas, I know that most of the kids, they listen to the West Coast because we were into NWA, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Too Short, all those guys, way, way before Eminem came out. And millennials, really loved rap and stuff like that. That's what we were listening to because that shit was funny. We loved that shit.
That shit was gangster.
Well, you remember you had the Ghetto Boys, and you had Scarface, and you had Too Short putting bitches in the trunk, and
right. Luke
God, that was
Skywalker.
the whitest thing. Yeah. Oh, God damn! Do you not remember when you
turn
had
that shit off?
Pop that pussy. Me So Horny, Two Live Crew, and they were getting arrested in Atlanta for doing their shows, and Al Gore's bitch-ass wife was raising hell about, we need censorship, and I probably shouldn't have called her a bitch-ass wife, but I don't like anybody
the best part about
silent.
The best part about that was when Dee Snider from Twisted Sister stood up in front of Congress and fucking told them how it is. That was fucking amazing because everybody thought he was just going to go up there and be like, yo, dude, this is what we do. But he was, intelligent, and he just came out, and Congress was, all their jaws dropped. They were like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah.
And he
let him have it. It was great.
And he's fucking huge, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever watched that movie that he was in. You're a horror buff, so... Have you ever seen the movie that he's in, and he goes by Captain Howdy, and he does the piercing shit? It's a weird movie.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yes, and Dee Snider plays Captain Howdy, and what he does is he lures people off the internet, and he's into, hooking them and shit, and he's into that real weird shit. Robert Englund is actually in the movie with him as a good guy.
Freddy Krueger. Really?
Yes. It's I will Google it for you at some point, and during the show, and I will let you know what it is. But yes, it's a fucked up movie. But did you like The Devil's Rejects?
Yeah, kinda.
It's along that line. It's actually the name of the film is called Strange Land. It was written by Dee Snider and directed by another guy, and it's Mike discovers that Captain Howdy, Dee Snider, is into body art, including significant tattooing, piercing, branding, and other scarifications. But, it gets weird because he's actually a fucking he's an online predator throughout the movie. It's called Strangeland. You ought to check it out. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not fucking bad either. It's in the middle.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 2 is what you're saying.
Please ask me that one more time. Please ask me that one more time. Please.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 2.
11.
11, God damn it.
Anytime a horror movie is a 2 or a 3 or really bad ratings, it's watch it because it's really scary.
I
because it's scary.
Sean.
Yeah, don't ever watch. I mean, anytime that Hollywood gives it great ratings or Rotten Tomatoes, it's bullshit. Find the shittiest scary movie and watch it. You'll like it. I've figured that out over the years. I'm going to tell you about
the shittiest scary movie. I watched Out of the Dark last night on Netflix. They said it was like an M. Night Shyamalan thriller and that there's this twist ending. And I sat there for 2.5 hours watching this shit fest. I was so fucking mad. Don't watch it. I'm telling you right now, that movie sucks. It was fucking horrible.
Put that on the list of shit not to watch for sure. I didn't even hear about it. Now, I tell you what, I wanted to ask you, Sean, and maybe we can get into that when we do the sci-fi thing. I know you got a thing, but did you like Strange? What is it? Shit. What the fuck?
Stranger Things?
Stranger Things, yes.
Yeah. That's a great show.
I finally caught that show, and I binge-watched the 3 seasons that were available. I think they're making another one. I don't remember. That shit was good.
Yeah, there's one more.
And it's kind of a nostalgic throwback as well.
Yeah, that show was made specifically for Generation X. It's all about our childhood, what we grew up with, playing Dungeons & Dragons, going to the arcade in the mall, hanging out, all that stuff that we did as little kids. It's really cool. I love the hell out of that show. And, there's supposed to be one more season. Hollywood's on hold right now, so I don't have a clue when it's going to be released. But, the guy that plays Hopper has been seen, and they say he will be in the 4th season.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break. I've got to play a couple of commercials because I had a corporate meeting last night and was told either you play the fucking shit or we're going to cut your balls off. So anyway, we'll be right back. And also, we're going to take a little bit of a break real quick. We're going to play a couple of commercials, and then we're going to play one of those songs that gets you in the mood. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking about it. What gets white people turned up? And we're going to talk about Sci-Fi Visions, Meme of the Week, Fuckface of the Week. It's all coming up next. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Each and every Tuesday night, join Michael Carnahan and Lisa O'Brien live here on Talk Radio 49 for The Clear and Convincing Show. At 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday nights, Michael Carnahan and Lisa O'Brien look at the most infamous cases in this country's history, not from the court of public opinion, but from the eyes of the court. Ladies and gentlemen, it's The Clear and Convincing Show, live only on Talk Radio 49 and blogtalkradio.com. Michael Carnahan here with Talk Radio 49, and listening to your favorite podcast on the go has never, ever been any easier. If you're an iPhone user, to subscribe to us on iTunes, all you have to do is search out Talk Radio 490. Go ahead and throw us a subscribe. Also, if you'd like the F It We'll Do It Live show and you want to watch on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. F It We'll Do It Live show. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever a new show pops up. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon we will have new YouTube pages for Clear and Convincing and ASWF Aftermath as well. Once again, it's never ever been any more simple to find Talk Radio 49 content at your leisure.
Don't think shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, hit the head right, Biggie there, every night. Papa been smooth since days of under.
Maybe I've pacified the corporate office enough with that shit, but seriously though, obviously check out Clear and Convincing. I believe it's Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. I do want to say one thing though, Sean, and I don't give a shit if I get in trouble for it.
You keep cutting off my twerk, dude.
I'm just going to tell you right now. Was I the only one that thought that the Clear and Convincing promo got fucking raped or something?
How you gonna break up his twerk, man? What's wrong with you?
Well, I got something for the twerk here in a minute. I've been saving it up. Look, I'm Casey fucking Kasem, and first of all, I can't come back from a goddamn commercial with your goddamn death dedication. However you fucking said it. That's the greatest shit ever, by the way.
That's the only time that white men get to twerk is when we're on the radio.
That's true.
Or a podcast.
Well, Michael was being actively molested during that commercial. It was pretty sad.
Well, did you recognize the background music? It was SVU.
Yeah, wasn't that Law and Order?
Yeah, and
right?
by the way, Mariska Hargitay is fucking hot. But different subject.
Hey, Michael, show me on the doll where he touched you.
He touched me right here. Oh, anyway. Michael listens
I
to
hate
the
that
show.
Michael's
so
not
ladies-
here for us to beat up.
Well, Michael listens to the show and reviews it because that's part of his corporate bullshit. And anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be finding a new home for this fucking show after tonight. I'm pretty sure. But that's what we do. We fuck censorship. I'm just kidding. But anyway, no, that's fun. And I played the fucking ads and shit.
We're going to be homeless?
Great. We're going to be homeless. Fuck. We're homeless. God damn it.
6 episodes in.
I'm done. Dano, move
What the
over. I'm
fuck?
coming to sit with you. We're homeless. Fuck it.
Get off his lap.
Hey, you just
I'm
got to
sorry.
remember, if you sit next to me, man, the Me Too movement.
Is that a
Know
gear
that.
shifter? And they don't even make standards anymore. Wow. So let's see. Let's try this song here, and let's see if this gets white people turned up.
Damn! Shit! Look at the ass on that bitch. Look at the titties.
There's only one place where we can go. Just see freaky hoes doing shows, doing tricks to make us holler. On a given night, all for $1. Silicone breast, oil on the chest. Not like us, but above the rest. They'll do anything to turn us on. Them hoes got it going on. I like big booty and big old titties. Bitch, you know you've been fucked by many. So come and be my private dancer. I got the money if that's the answer. I really wanna be with you. I get hard after seeing you. How hard? Hard like a rock. When you make that pussy pop. Pop that pussy.
Hey, there we go.
Wow.
Edgy.
Wow.
Little edge.
Hold on.
I just
Hold on.
told,
I need
I
a
just
moment.
told something.
I need a moment. Hold on. That took me back to the 5th grade. Oh my god. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Speaking of that,
Dude, I
though,
just
guys,
pulled my fat.
do you not remember though? And it is dawned on me. I remember we took one phrase out of that song back in the day, and you'd be like looking at people, and they'd be like, "I'm hard like a rock," and it was like that's the white people thing. You take shit out of context and you use it. But I was sitting there and I was literally rapping that whole song as it was going on.
Dude, you know what my daughter told me? She told me that we were busting on each other, and because we do that a lot, she's got a sense of humor. I'll put it that way. She told me I had deer ankles. Well, I laughed like you did, and then it took me about 24 hours, and I texted her back, and I said, deer ankles with 8 question marks. I said, what the hell does that even mean?
You don't have any calves?
No, she just said, because I got small ankles, but she said I had deer ankles,
chicken
and I
legs.
was like, I mean, how in the hell am I supposed to respond to that?
You
Well,
can't. She
asshole.
burns you good. You can't do shit at that.
My deer ankles. What?
Yeah, you're done, bro. You're done. Just that's
Wow.
when
All
you
over.
you're
I'm
cornerless.
cooked. I'm cooked.
Hey, look, that's when
I
you
can't
go
wait till we
Galata
have
and
video.
you go to the back.
I'm going to put the video straight on your deer ankles.
Oh my God!
I think I'm gonna sprain both my ankles so I'll have like swelling around them, and y'all won't know that. Yeah.
Well, by the
you want
time you're
cankles?
25, you'll probably have cankles at that point.
Right.
That's not good either.
I'd rather have cankles than deer ankles.
Yeah, look here, Bambi.
That's it,
Oh.
Bambi.
Come on now, easy. See, now you done gave Castleberry something to run with.
Yep. Dude, now we have it. It's Honky Kong, perfect hair, and deer ankles, Bambi.
DA. Oh, my
now
God.
we're going to shorten it up.
Well, shortening it up can take it in several directions. I mean, you know.
Hey, y'all never asked me what my song was, so y'all can kiss my entire ass.
I can't get past your deer ankles to get there. Just saying.
I bet it's
Y'all just skip me
why
like
don't
a
we
used
get
up
drunk
hooker.
and screw?
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, though. Look, as I am. This is how this show is going. Actually, though, I do want to tell everybody that if the audio quality does seem kind of shitty, it is. But we are going to be upgrading to. It's my fault. It's fucking
As soon as
my
we
fault,
get our stimulus check, we're going to put it all together, and we're going to get in a big pile, and we're going to start. We're going to make it happen.
I did not agree to this. I did not agree to this.
It was in the contract, Sean.
God damn it. You told me you wouldn't touch me there.
Only in public. Anyway, wow.
Don't do that when I'm drinking, dude.
I'll tell you right now, though. I think we have the fucking perfect trio of mediocre bullshit that this is going to work.
Right?
And we're going to be infamous. Famous. Sorry.
We just might be famous over this shit.
Can we just be infamous even better? Fuck it. That's what I would
do it live.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're going to be more
live.
famous than lasagna ever was.
I don't know about that, dude. I could
Is that what you
fuck some lasagna up right
With your
now.
deer
dude.
ankles, maybe. Gotta have live feed, though. We have to have live feed.
And
Can
the
I do
live
the show
feed is
in a
coming.
Song?
It'll be
Can I
just
do
like
the
my
show in a
hair,
song?
and then Brad's belly, and then your ankles, making one giant monster.
We make the perfect motherfucker.
Word.
But
You
I'm
said
gonna tell
word.
you right now, if we took all of our body parts together, y'all might want to figure out who's going to
That's an
provide
ugly
the dick in
motherfucker
that
right
whole.
there.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly motherfucker with a big dick, like Rodney Carrington said. Hey, where are you going?
3 inches is
You
not a
ain't
big
seen the
dick.
yet. How's it go, Danny? What's he say? Hey, where are you going? You ain't even seen my dick yet.
That is
Because you
that's
can't
a
find
classic
it.
Carrington.
That
Yeah, all
motherfucker
the
is hilarious.
all the ugly guys have the big dicks, but they don't ever get to see them. Where you going, girl? You ain't seen my dick yet.
Gross.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Sean, I
yeah.
gotta ask you. Did you like the video of the guy getting kicked in the fucking face?
Yeah, that awesome.
I've been kicked like that in a bar. I have been knocked the fuck out.
Now that you mention that, when I was in Hilo, Hawaii, I got so fucking
You're just
drunk,
bragging
they asked
now.
me to leave.
You're just bragging
No.
now.
They asked me to leave, and I told this Samoan motherfucker to go fuck his mother. And let me tell you, they beat
went and
me
fucked
like
his
a
mother,
fucking
didn't he?
rag doll. No, they beat me like a rag doll. It was fucking great. He and all his brothers that were the bouncers at this club. It was amazing. I held my own for like a whole second. It was great.
Dude, a second is a long when you're holding your own against some, what'd you call them, Somalians?
Samoan, yeah, like the one
Samoan.
of them kicked me in the face, like in that video. Dude, it was so awesome. When I woke up, I had 3 broken ribs and a concussion. And it was
I got
awesome.
shot by a prostitute, so there you go. Kaboom!
God dang. Whew, we have gone off the rails.
Okay.
Yes.
You beat me. You beat me right there.
I don't have
easily.
anything to beat that either. So
And
you're
I was
the winner
15.
of the week. 15 shot with a prostitute. That sounds like a country song.
I grew up fast.
You grew up fat?
Apparently.
I grew up fast.
Oh,
and
fat.
fat.
I thought you said fat.
No, I grew old fat.
Oh, you grew old and fat.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm a
what
lord
is
at
the
it.
song, Dano? What is the song that
No, hell, fuck you. I ain't telling now. I'm just going to tell people I love. And that's close to me.
Well,
I bet it's
John, I'll
something
tell you
like
off there, buddy.
Oh, well, fuck you. Where's that goddamn hang up button at around this motherfucker?
Come on, whisper in my ear. What is it that you like?
I like,
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is probably outside of Toto, Africa, probably the anthem song of the 80s. I'll stop the world and melt for you. There's a difference. Something. That was a great song. Everybody got that on the dance floor to that.
How about
Modern English, yeah. That was a great song, man. Melt for You was.
It really was.
I mean, for y'all to downplay it and, you should both be ashamed of yourself.
We're not downplaying
No, I think
the
it's a
song.
great song.
I don't know if that would, I don't know.
I didn't enjoy the
Maybe.
feedback of the audience is tough right now. I don't like
What
it,
is a
man,
tough
because
crowd?
y'all should be jumping up and down, and he should be twerking to Melt for You, and everybody should go to commercial and start twerking.
I couldn't twerk to Melt for You. That's something that's just not in me. Yeah.
That's the only
Let's
thing that's
see.
not in you. No, I'm just kidding. I love
Whoa.
you.
Somebody.
Hey, we don't
How
talk
about
about that
this
on
one?
the air.
No, in
Castle
fact,
to the
from
Berry,
there,
my homie.
From there, we go right here. Let's do that. We've got to get out of that. We've got to. It's got to happen.
This White Snake? Holy fuck.
No!
Bon Jovi!
I had to go all the way with that, and I was hoping that y'all were going to be continuously singing as I cut that off. Fuck y'all didn't do it, but I was.
And if you didn't have the index finger and the pinky finger spread out and your tongue going through through the split of it, and you just fucking waggity wags, man, then you ain't fucking 80s goddamn music.
Amen,
Brother.
That's exactly what we were doing, and my hair grew 2 inches just listening to that.
Dude, my
hell yeah.
Never.
Wow. So, moving on from that, I'm going to go ahead for the first time in a long time. I'm going to go ahead and give you what you want, Dano. Here you go.
Fucking talking, man.
Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face. Never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference standing
There you go. Little modern
There's
English.
something you and I will do.
Okay, the only problem with that is that everybody that hears that song does the Molly Ringwald. And you know what I'm talking
Easily,
about.
and the finger snap and the shoulder, whatever, before the Carlton.
If you ever saw The Breakfast Club, the way Molly Ringwald dances in that movie, that's how you dance to that song. And if we had video, you would see Danny dancing to that song like Molly Ringwald.
I was dancing to it right now.
So. Yes.
Dude, my shitties were going east to west.
Whoa.
You said your titties? Your man boobs?
My shitties.
Your moobs?
And, the finger snap. You had to have the finger snap, and you had to have the toe movement and the shoulders, and then you were good. You were going to get laid that night.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
No shit. Yeah, especially at your prom, man. It was on.
So
it wasn't about grinding and shaking your ass and twerking. It was about did you have that shoulder movement? If you were white, if you were black, you were at a whole different level. White people didn't even try to dance when black people got out there because white people could not dance back then. Now times evolved. Times evolved now, and you got a lot. Everybody can dance now, but back in the day, white people just kind of got in their own space and danced because they were horrible.
They were horrible. They were terrible.
They did the stomp, stomp their foot and spin around. Yes. Footloose is a good example. Horrible.
Yes. Yeah, that's the Molly Ringwald. That's what I'm talking about. It was that one dance move that all white people did. You twisted your little dinosaur arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the top three, and we're going to end it there because we've got some stuff to do as well. But real quick, here's number 3 on the list that I was able to generate through a collective listing of songs. So let's try this one. How about that? Yeah.
Yo, Vanilla, kick it one time, boy.
I.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
I want Dan
collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a heartbeat daily and nightly. Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights.
And I'll glow. Like a vandal. On a candle. Dance.
Poisonous mushroom.
Like a poisonous mushroom.
When I play
Deadly.
those melody, anything less than the best is a
Anything less
felony.
than the
Love
best
it,
is a
believe it.
felony.
You better gain weight. You better hit fools
Wait.
out of kids don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
Yo, I solve it. Well, my DJ revolves it.
Come on, that song was, it sucks, but it sucked really to the point that it was actually not bad, especially when it
You
came
bleached
out.
your hair for that, right, Brad?
I've never bleached my fucking hair. That was somebody else.
Really?
I did it once.
Even I've done that.
I bleached it one time back in the day on a bet, and that was it. I don't know. That wasn't bad. I've never been hung over the balcony by a fucking 400-pound pissed off black man.
Hey, Castleberry, when Vanilla Ice says felony, by God, that's a white boy right there that's been through some shit.
Right? He really is.
Well, now he's
Now, what's
he's
unfortunate
a
for me,
red
though,
red-
is when I bleached my hair,
Hardcore.
I ended up looking like
Vanilla
Mark Brad
Ice.
from Sugar Ray.
Vanilla Ice, boy,
terrible.
when you heard felony, man, you knew that man was straight street material.
well, and now he's a red-headed motocross home remodeler. But
They said he took care of his money real well.
Stealing. He got arrested
Do
in
what
Las
now?
Vegas for stealing from another project.
did not know that.
Yeah, it was like
Sean?
5 years ago, but
Do you have your boxing gloves on?
I do. Let's go.
All right, here we go then. Let's do it. Number 2.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Not even close.
Oh, shit. Dude's got his boxing gloves on and he's twerking.
This is my space mate music.
Hey, I have to pod that down. What did you just say?
That's
he's
my
got his
space
boxing
mate
gloves
music.
on, man. And he's...
Wow. Look, I gotta pod that back up. That's my shit right here. Listen.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happened too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Indeed, I am a tiger, the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor comes to spread in the night, and is working up always the eye of the tiger.
Of course, I love
Well, that makes me want to
song,
put
but-
my that makes me want to put my Everglass gloves on and some speed skate and start twerking.
Well,
I
can
can't
say
tell you
a
what it makes me want to
PSA?
do.
Can I have a PSA for just a minute?
Yes.
And that is, this is a Fuck It, We'll Do It live show PSA, public service announcement. Fuck you, Joe Exotic, for all I thought about during that whole goddamn song was fucking Tiger King. Fuck.
I have to admit, I did too.
Fuck. Damn you.
He's
Can we
ruined
let
it.
him out?
He's ruined Rocky for me.
He's
Man, y'all
ruined
missed
anything
dude.
with tigers.
The millennials missed out on some good times, man. Back in the
They-
80s, you
I
had
mean,
the
they
greatest
really
basketball
did.
player of all time. You had
Right?
some of the greatest
They
anthem
never
songs.
saw Jordan. They never saw Montana. I mean,
Sugar Ray Leonard,
oh my
God dang it.
God. Right. They never saw Muhammad Ali.
They never saw
they
Dolomite.
never saw me with a mullet. Nobody had their freaking Hammer pants on or their parachute pants, their Van Halen
I had 'em-
t-shirts, their Umbros.
I had one
yeah,
of those
dude,
Richard Marx mullets.
Oh, you only had the Richard. Oh, you had the. Yeah, okay. Well, I had the.
It was huge. It was
I
huge.
had the
it was really huge.
Def. I had the Def Leppard mullet, dude.
Joey Elliott.
Well, hey,
And I was barefooted.
So it was more like Dog Patch USA.
yes, and hold that thought. Please hold that thought. I just looked at the time. I've got to do this. This is the number one song. I'm going to let it play through. It's 4 minutes, 11 seconds long. Y'all enjoyed this classic? Please come back. Save getting laid for later. After the show, you only got 40 minutes. Put your fucking dick away after this song. Tell your old lady to go in there and fucking do whatever. But this is the number one song that gets white people turned up. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to do some sci-fi shit. We're going to do the meme of the week, and we're going to do our fuckface of the weeks as well. But I've got to hit this commercial break before it gets too long. So we'll be back in about 4 minutes here on the Fuck It, We'll Do It live show.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going
Michael Carnahan here with Talk Radio 49, and listening to your favorite podcast on the go has never, ever been any easier. If you're an iPhone user, to subscribe to us on iTunes, all you have to do is search out Talk Radio 490. Go ahead and throw us a subscribe. Also, if you'd like the F It We'll Do It live show and you want to watch on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. F It We'll Do It live show. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever a new show pops up. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon we will have new YouTube pages for Clear and Convincing and ASWF Aftermath as well. Once again, it's never ever been any more simple to find Talk Radio 49 content at your leisure.
What's going on? Well, fuck it. We'll do it live show. Returning to the air. Please put down your whiskey glasses or at least fill the fuckers back up. That was our attempt at talking about a few select songs that gets white people turned up. Now, Sean Castleberry has a SCIFI Visions website and page on Facebook that he usually posts sci-fi articles on. We have chosen to go ahead and allow him, or not go ahead and allow, fuck, he does whatever he wants to. Fuck me, have you seen him?
Right?
But, yeah, sorry, Sean. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We picked out he's got a special topic. Dano, if you have any comments about what he's saying or whatever, but of course, Sean, I'm going to go ahead and give you this special intro real fast. Not the perfect hair intro, but this is the Sci-Fi Vision intro. For what we're going to be talking about, or what you're going to be talking about here in just a few seconds. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hit that button right there.
I can't wait.
And Sean, go ahead. The floor is yours, my friend.
Holy shit, that was fucking amazing. I love Star Wars. I've been watching Star Wars since 1977, since it came out in theaters. I had all the toys. I had the fucking posters. I had everything. It was fucking awesome. So what we're going to talk about tonight is Star Wars Saga, episodes 1 through 9. So, like, Brad and myself and Danny, we are Generation X. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi was made for us. We saw that. We thought it was awesome. It was like the greatest thing ever. We also got the Ewok movies, and we got a cartoon, like the droids and the Ewoks. And we got the Star Wars Christmas special. So that's what we were left with for like 20 fucking years. George Lucas came out with a special edition so that he could, make a lot of money so that he could make episodes 1, 2, and 3. That's not my Star Wars. What do you think, Danny?
Well, I'm not as I'm a fan of Star Wars, but I've drank since then. So I've watched all three a few times, the first three.
Right.
But I will say this: Empire Strikes Back's easily number one, hands down. The greatest,
I would agree.
Of all the Star Wars. Now the prequels, it's a hit or miss with me. I mean, I couldn't get into them like I did the first three, and then I'll go Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. And I know you didn't ask me to list them, but I just,
No, it's cool, man.
You know what? I need to go back and watch them again because I wasn't as prepared.
You do.
For this segment as I should, but I remember Empire Strikes Back was easily my favorite.
It's the best, and I will say that right now. Empire Strikes Back is the best of all the saga. The second greatest movie out of that, a lot of people will disagree with me, but I'm going to say Rogue One. Rogue One was really good as an independent film. I'm a sci-fi geek. I do sci-fivisions.com. so you're going to hear a lot of shit from me right now. So we grew up with Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, the Holy Grail, the trilogy. Again, we didn't get anything until the special editions when George Lucas fucked it all up, made Greedo shoot first. I mean, what the fuck is that? Han shot first. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys say. Then we got episodes 1, 2, and 3. Well, the way I look at it is that was made for millennials. That's their Star Wars. That's what they like. And fuck it, let them have it. I don't give a shit. The last 3 movies, 8, 9, and what is it? 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, and 10. I don't know. I've been drinking all night. They're okay. There are things about them that I like. There are things about them that I don't like. We could go about this all night long. But those weren't made for me either. Those were made for whatever the next generation is called. What, Generation Z? What is that called, Brad?
I believe it is Generation Z, and they will have Star Wars parts 10 through 400, I think.
10 through 400, right. Okay,
yeah,
so what...
Sean, let me ask you something. Now, you said that the millennials have their 3, we have our 3, but I'm going to tell you right now, we had the best ones because we got the iconic bikini, and we got Carrie Fisher, and rest her soul, you know, that, my favorite part, and I can't remember which one it's from, but my favorite one
Return of the Jedi.
When Han Solo was frozen in that metal plate thing,
Carbonite.
and fuck, that was my favorite one. But like, I never understood like the Mandalorian thing, and I've never understood the deal. And now the Christmas special, thank God I never watched. As you were describing it to me last night, I was like,
right,
wow. But and the Ewok movies, I really didn't care for those. But I loved C-3PO and R2-D2. Those were my favorite characters of all time.
So just breaking it down, like we grew up, Generation X, with Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. We got 2 made-for-television movies, the Ewok movies, which were okay. They weren't great, but I mean it's all we had. We also had animated the Ewoks and Droids, which was about C-3PO, R2-D2, and the Ewoks. We also were blessed with the Star Wars Christmas special, which came out in 1978. That had B. Arthur and Art Carney, and as bad as it was, you know, I mean, you were a kid back then, you didn't care. But Kenner made all the toys, and we had all of that, and it was great. It was awesome. Again, we had to wait 20 years for the special edition so that he could make 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, they fucking suck. I mean, what can I say? They're nothing like Empire. They're nothing like Star Wars. Return of the Jedi, I never liked the Ewoks anyway, but, I mean, that's just me. The best thing about episodes 1, 2, and 3 is the fight with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. You can skip the rest of that shit. Fuck it. So then you get to 8, 9, and 10. I mean, it is what it is. It kind of sucks. Some things are really good. Some things are really bad. But for what, you know, these fanboys that come out and they say that they hate it and they want to remake it and all that, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. Star Wars is this saga that has lasted 40 fucking years. Now, here's a really cool story about that. Back in 1999, I got to meet Anthony Daniels. He played C-3PO in Star Wars. My dad did this really kooky, crazy, made-for-access television show called Sci-Fi Visions. He calls me one day and he tells me, hey, you need to come to the show and I want you to do the cameras because I got a special guest. So I show up. There's Anthony Daniels. Now, most people wouldn't know this guy, but me being the little sci-fi geek that I was, I recognized him instantly. Like, that's fucking Anthony Daniels. He plays C-3PO. So my dad does the interview. After about an hour of this whole thing, one of the kids from the studio's management comes up and says, hey, man, can you sign this? and he signed like this little, action figure thing, and he sat there and he talked to us for like 3 fucking hours, and he told us the greatest stories about Star Wars, all this behind the scenes stuff that was fucking amazing. It was like one of the best experiences that I ever had. And Star Wars brings people together as far as like generations, like my dad took me to see Star Wars back in 77. I took my dad to see episode 1 back in 99. I took my kids to see like episodes 8, 9, and 10. So like, it's really cool. Kind of sucks at the same time because they've kind of messed up the whole thing. But I've been drinking a lot, so you're going to have to like work with me here. I've got this whole board up here that I'm looking at because I'm a geek. You've got Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. That's the ones that everybody loves. You got episodes 1, 2, and 3. A lot of people hate them. Most people don't. It's okay. Then you got the last 3. A lot of people hated them. You should see the second one, though, out of that, episode 9. What was that one called? Do you know, Brad?
No, I don't. I really, honestly, I watched, the ones that came out. I didn't get into the other ones. I wish I did. I guess I could look it up. Was that my cue to do my second job?
All right. I just looked at it. It's called The Last Jedi. Now, one thing that was really cool about that movie that I think everybody should see, there was a scene with Luke Skywalker and Yoda. And I don't want to spoil it. I know most people have seen this shit. It's been out for like 3 years. But Yoda comes back, and he's, like, talking shit to Luke, and, Luke's doing his thing, and he's being a whiny little bitch, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's not Luke Skywalker. Actually, it is. If you watch all the movies, it really is. And Yoda has this interaction with Luke that takes you back to Empire Strikes Back. It's so fucking cool. It saves that whole movie. All the shit that was wrong with it, that's the one scene that's really cool for Generation X. And then, of course, you have the Rise of Skywalker, which, I don't even want to talk about it. It was just, like, kind of weird. It was the end of the saga. But then you go into The Mandalorian. So Disney Plus has The Mandalorian, and it's a show about a Mandalorian warrior, just like Boba Fett. And it's really cool because Jon Favreau, who did Iron Man, is a real fan of Star Wars. And he made this epic series about this one character that, it feels like Star Wars. You're watching it, and it feels like you're back in 1977 watching the original Star Wars, or 1980, The Empire Strikes Back. You guys got to see this shit. It's, amazing. And next month they're actually going to do this documentary of how they made it. So if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you got to see this shit as fast as you can because if you're a fan of Star Wars, you're going to love it. Again, when I met Anthony Daniels, who was C-3PO, I know I'm jumping around like mad crazy. He was really cool. He actually told us all these stories about how he met Alec Guinness and how when he would wear the suit, he would only have the top half on. He wasn't wearing the bottom half, so he was wearing jeans, and all the Jawas hated him. So when he would walk around, you would see him, in the scenes or whatever that he was doing, he would trip over all the people that played the Jawas, or in Return of the Jedi, the Ewoks. So a bunch of funny stuff like that. I can't give it enough credit, but, yeah, I got to spend 8 hours with the guy, him telling me all the stories about Star Wars. So, sorry, I'm geeking out really bad. Anyway, go ahead, Brad.
No, that was great, man. And, it's interesting. I've watched the documentary on George Lucas. It was interesting. It was really cool how his perception of what it was and what it actually became was pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be a segment on the show. I'm sure Sean's open to any ideas or any kind of backstory that you want to hear on anything, or maybe want to hear, maybe he has something to say about it. He critiques horror movies, sci-fi stuff. Dude, we're going to be doing this every week, so it's going to be cool. And we're also going to have the live video up, relatively soon. And, of course, all of these episodes. Yes, with deer ankles and all. But we're also going to have, we right now on our YouTube page that Michael Carnahan so elegantly advertised there and clear and convincing on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, and then ASWF Aftermath on Thursday nights, the Thursday before they run a wrestling show in Tuckerman at ASWF, I guess. That's on at 8 o'clock. You can also catch that on Facebook Live. But, stay tuned to the station for more of that. But, these do go up on YouTube so that you can listen to them right now. You'll be able to watch the podcast once we're, upgraded to that. But, yeah, so Sean's going to be on here doing that with Sci-Fi Visions. You can look him up on Facebook, I believe. Sean, is there a way to do the Sci-Fi Visions on there?
SciFiVisions.com on Facebook, yes.
Yes, and it's really neat. You post a lot of articles that you find, and Sean's got fucking time to do this shit, and he goes and he finds unique articles, not that fucking run-of-the-mill shit. It's going to be super unique. Dano, are you with us right now?
Yeah. It's been real interesting listening to. I feel like I'm missing out on a few things. I just haven't kept up with, especially the Star Wars trilogies and all that. Maybe like I should, like a real American. I haven't done that. I feel like shit right now. Maybe I should go relive all that shit. I haven't done that.
Well, I
my
counted
bucket
down a
list.
six-pack before we started, so I was a little, excited and everything, talking about Star Wars, so I may have messed it up
But
a little bit.
What I got to ask you about
Yeah.
this whole Anthony Daniels, is there any sort of relation to Stormy Daniels, or?
No, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, and that's
I
kind
can get down
of
with that,
disappointing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he was a really cool dude that I got to meet. He came to this little, cable access television studio, and there was a stretch limo when I showed up. I was like, what the fuck is this? My dad's like, dude, check out who's in the studio. And again, I'm like, it's Anthony Daniels. What the fuck? So my dad's like, hey, go ask him if he wants a sandwich. So I'm just like, like a dumbass, like, hey, Mr. Daniels, do you want a sandwich? And he's like, no, I don't want anything. It's like, God damn, it's C-3PO. That's
pretty cool.
He actually talks like the guy, right?
Hey, my brother, man, my oldest brother, he loved C-3PO. I never could pronounce it until I got older, but that was his favorite. My brother was into that stuff like you are, but he loved C-3PO. Right. That was his shit. And of course, I always, Carrie Fisher was in my spank bank when I was 6 because I was a pervert when I was 6. I mean, that's all I care about was her. Yeah, that was it, dude. And Darth Vader, man, was a G, man. I loved him.
Right.
I loved the Vade.
No, I
loved the Vade, man.
It was really cool to actually meet the guy, at a little cable access television studio in Fremont, California. And, I even asked my dad, I was like, how the fuck did you get Anthony Daniels to do this? And he's like, I don't know. I just asked his agent, and he showed up. So it was this really cool thing. I got to spend 3 hours with this dude, and he was amazing how just down to earth he was and all the stories he told us. It was just, it's like a memory that I'll never forget. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was badass, and it was pretty cool. I love Darth Vader, and I hated that he had to retire to a junkyard behind a sandlot after he left the Force. But do you understand that reference, Sean?
A little bit.
Hey, Sean, why did I like Empire Strikes Back so much back in 1980? What was it that I liked so much I can't remember?
So I've talked to a lot of people about this. One thing that George Lucas did, he directed the first Star Wars. He wrote it, he directed it, he produced it, and, that was a great movie. But then he went outside of that, and he's like, hey, guy, I would like you to direct this. And he picked this director who'd done a lot of action flicks. His name is Ian McKellen, and he did the entire Empire Strikes Back. Somehow, this guy grasped what the Empire the Star Wars universe was. He got Han Solo, he got Lando Calrissian, he got Princess Leia, and it was just this greatest film that was ever made as far as Star Wars goes. And, like that one iconic scene that you're talking about when he's being lowered down in the carbonite chamber and he looks at Princess Leia and she's like, I love you. And he looks at her like a pimp and says, yeah, I know. Like every kid in America was like, that dude's a motherfucking badass right there. Because he just looked at her and said, I know. He didn't have to say I love you or any of this other shit. He was just like, he was so confident. Han Solo was the fucking man. And that's what this guy got. Unfortunately, they kind of lost it in, Return of the Jedi because there was, he was like, oh, you want to go be with Luke? And, oh, he's my brother. Oh, okay, cool. So we can be together. Like, they lost that in Return of the Jedi. But,
there's more action in Return of the Jedi. It seems like there was so much, like, technology was speeding up. Return of the Jedi,
right.
I don't know. But Empire Strikes Back was cool.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about The Mandalorian. Again, with Jon Favreau, he actually has made something that happened after Return of the Jedi, but he captures like that whole feel of Empire Strikes Back. And that's why everybody should watch The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. If you've got it, if you don't, get the Fire Stick. You can pirate that shit.
Brad, he
pretty
used
cool.
to play The Mandalorian.
That's called his penis.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just, wow.
Yeah.
Sean, I sent you
It just
something
seemed
in Messenger that you might want to share on your show or your page if you haven't already. But it came out about 14 hours ago on winteriscoming.net where it talks about Anthony Daniels almost did not audition for the part of C-3PO. But I'm gonna do something here real quick, Sean. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this one, but I don't give a shit. We have a new sponsor for Dano's Meme of the Week. It is Clear and Convincing on Talk Radio 49 at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. Thanks for sponsoring our Meme of the Week, buddy.
Each and every Tuesday night, join Michael Carnahan and Lisa O'Brien live here on Talk Radio 49 for the Clear and Convincing Show. At 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday nights, Michael Carnahan and Lisa O'Brien look at the most infamous cases in this country's history, not from the court of public opinion, but from the eyes of the court. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Clear and Convincing Show, live only on Talk Radio 49 and blogtalkradio.com.
All righty then. Gather around, everyone. Come see the tigers. Come see the big fucking elephants. And Dano's Meme of the Week. Dano, take it away.
Yeah, I just got pump faked on that Meme of the Week. The segue, I don't know, man. I just got Michael Jordan went baseline on me or something. I would say it's a 3-week-old meme, but it sits here in my drunk ass rum, whatever head, and I've got to say it sticks. It's got to be video killed the radio star meme.
Well, describe that.
Where, listen here, you overachiever. I'm a little slow and older, so you have to give me a moment. Where Carol Baskin is the video, and shithead, what's his name?
Don?
The Tiger King. He's the radio, and so you just put those two together, and I thought it was clever. I thought I thought it was absolutely hilarious, but it was clever more than anything. The video killed the radio star. I thought that was great, and that's my meme of actually the month. I've seen a lot of them. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that because there's nothing that's gonna touch that right now. It's awesome, dude. I thought it was great.
I'm going to interject a meme that I thought was fucking hilarious. And that was, okay, so let me set this up. So here's a picture. It's hilarious. So here's this picture. You got this, like, dog laying down with his face up. And then you got this bulldog with his balls in the face, like all up in the eye socket of this other dog. And written on the bulldog, it says Travis, and on the dog on the ground that's actually his face is now a ball holder, it says Joe Exotic, obviously referencing the whole he put his balls on my face, which by the way is fucking hilarious. I
was going to use that next week. I was trying to stay behind because I don't even think that's met Facebook yet.
I don't know, but I've got to do it now just because I have to. And then we're going to get to our fuck face of the week. I know Sean has one that actually surprised me, but just for that meme of the week and Dano's video killed the radio star, I've got to play this. So here it goes. It's happening.
Not a day of mourning, but a day of celebration to celebrate the life of Travis Michael Maldonado. And we spent the last 4 years of our lives together. And I asked him every day, I said, why me? He said, because God put me here to make you smile, and that's my job. And it didn't matter how stupid he had to get. Or if I was sitting there concentrating as short as I could on the computer to write a letter to a senator or a congressman or something else, he'd come and rub them balls in my face. And everybody who works here knows exactly what I'm
That's
talking
some funny
about.
shit right there.
That's great. Fucking white people problem.
Nuggets to that boy.
So here's the deal, Sean. I got some inside information for both of you fuckers that you don't know anything about. But Wendy's, after the quarantine, is going to come out with they've got the greatest spicy nuggets, they've got the regular nuggets, and they're going to come out with a Tiger King special, the golden nuggets. Don't know what it's made of. God damn it. I'm going to fucking try it. Oh, my God, dude. I could spend at least 30 minutes on the show. Yes, 30 minutes of the show breaking down that whole clip. Number one, even funnier, but the setup, the funny fucking setup is when he goes, like when I'm writing a letter to a congressman or a senator, I want to know what the fuck he says. Like, dear Senator, can I keep my cats so I can whack them on the fucking head with my cane, tell them I'm going to shoot them in the fucking eye, and you stupid bitch. Because that's what, let's be honest. I mean, I watched that one clip, Sean, and I'm going to try to get the audio from that when he's doing the whole message to Donald Trump and that tiger fucks his foot up. And
right.
He is swatting that motherfucker with that. Like, he looks like my grandma when I used to piss her off. She's swatting me with that goddamn metal cane. And then he pulls his gun out and he's like, pow! Take that, you fucking bitch. I'll shoot you right in your fucking eyeball. I'm goddamn. I don't know if I'll ever. I hate quarantine, goddamn Tiger King, motherfucker. Fuck. Ugh.
It's slowly going. It's fading. The Tiger King. It's fading. You can feel it, but it's still there. But it hung in there for 6-7 weeks. But it's people are kind of getting tired of it. You can tell.
A little bit.
But all right, so I'm guessing here we go, Sean. Let me see if I have something to intro this into, just because I can't stand these motherfuckers. Let's see what we have. We're all in this together, Sean. See that segue?
I get it.
Fuck it. You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to go into it. Actually, I didn't play this one at the beginning, so this is what I'll do for this one. Hang on one second. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We got about 10, 12 minutes. We're going to do our fuckface of the week. Honestly, this one here, I'm not a big fan of hers anyway, but my fuckface of the week is Nancy Pelosi. Now, you may ask why. I am a conservative to a degree, and so you'd be like, well, we know why you don't like her. But no, actually, I don't think that anybody right now is too happy with her, and it just shows how out of touch she is. This asshole appeared on the Late Late Show with James Corden earlier this week. And now she was in her kitchen in her home, and she showed the host a freezer full of Jenny's ice cream. This is a brand that advertises pints by mail for $12 fucking a piece. Her quote, "This is something you can get through the mail if you run out. May I show you?" And Corden goes, "Absolutely." It's a fucking video. She pulls it open, and it's packed with this shit. At $12 a fucking a pint, she's probably got $300 in that shit. So, you know, to me, you out of touch ass bitch, that's why you're my fuckface of the week, because number one, I don't give a fuck how much ice cream you have in there. You know, God damn it, there's more important shit, and there's people out here that can't buy a pint of fucking water right now, and you've done that. So that just shows me, Sean, why they're so out of touch. And I'm not going to go any further with it. It's out there. If you want to watch it, you can go to fucking news reels or whatever. It's there. I'm not making this shit up. It was on CBS, The Late Late Show with John Corden, but fucking pissed me off. I mean, there's way more important shit to be doing. And let me see. I'm going to count them. Just on what I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 goddamn pints of this shit at $12 a piece. So it's whatever, man. Anyway, like I said, it's the fuckface of the week. That's as serious as I'm going to get. Sean, do you have one? I know you probably have a collective group.
I do. So my fuckface for the week would happen to be Hollywood celebrities that are getting online and on television, ABC especially, Disney and all that shit, trying to tell all the essential workers how much they fucking love them, how much that we're all in this together. I mean, I'm sorry, you're a fucking millionaire. You are on television. You have like a fucking shit ton full of fucking money, and the rest of us are out here living month to month, and you're trying to say that we're all in this together, we're in the same boat. No, we're not in the fucking same boat. You guys could go for fucking years without getting paid, and you'd be okay. The rest of us are like, what's going to happen tomorrow? What's with the COVID virus? What's up with this? What's up with that? Fucking oil is down to like $1. Oh shit, what the fuck's going to happen? We don't fucking know, because we live in reality. We're the fucking real people that are here that are like looking at your shit like, you know, that's cool. You're singing Disney songs, fucking iPhone, because you all sent them to each other because you get free fucking iPhones and shit. But we're all like scared shitless because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It might be the fucking apocalypse for all we fucking know. Anyway, we don't give a shit about your fucking bullshit, you know, you saying everybody's a fucking hero that's on the front line. Yeah, we really don't give a shit about that because we are on the front line. I work in a fucking hospital. I see this shit every fucking day. Hollywood, kiss my fucking ass. None of that shit fucking matters. You guys are okay. You're fucking millionaires again. And yeah, we're just going to wait and see what happens. Fuck all you guys.
Whoa, Sean, and I tell you, that shocked me because, you know, you've been a Hollywood guy and all that shit. So I know that I don't know if Dano has a fuck face of the week, but I do know I think he may have a fuck face issue of the week, or maybe a collective group as well. We were talking about it earlier. about the stimulus checks. Dano, do you have any fuckface of the week that you want to break out or take the floor to say, hey, what the fuck are y'all doing? I mean, is there anything you got?
I want my stimulus.
Yes.
It'd probably be, if I had to guess, this asshole a couple of weeks ago that hit the rear end of my car in his little white Ram truck, and I was smoking weed. So I couldn't get out and like start some shit with him, because then I would have went to jail. And I wanted to say, hey, and I actually called him a fuckface, but in my own car, I wanted to get out and say, you motherfucker, but I couldn't do it because I was high. But real quick before we tell each, this fucking prick, man, he just buried the back end of my Beetle, man. I was so mad at him, dude. But
You have a Beetle?
yeah, I have. It's yellow. Hey, you son of a bitch! That's a stick magnet. But I gotta say, big shout out to Uncle Will. You know who you are out there. Anybody listening? Rip to Uncle Will, the family. Anybody that may listen later. Love you. I'm gonna miss you. 30 years of knowing him. Big shout out to his family. Everybody. Love and miss you, Uncle Will.
Absolutely. Goddamn, that's the clip of the week. I've got to remember that. I'm keeping that. I remember when you told me that story, too, by the way. You were fucking mad. Well, I mean, it is true. This guy drives a big white fucking Dodge, and he says, boom! And, of course, it always happens when you can't go to the cops and go, hey, this motherfucker hit me. Because he's probably going to get away
Sean,
with
I'm going
it.
to check out some of them Star Wars movies, though, for sure.
Oh, my God.
Sorry about my drunk rant, but, it is what it is.
By the way, though, in all seriousness, Danny had some close friends and that lost their uncle, and he was like an uncle to Danny, and he passed away Saturday at the young age of 61 years old. I think it was
Sorry
past
about
Saturday.
that.
So, our shots out there to their family. And
I went from a light to a heavier note. In Sean's defense, I didn't give him time to laugh for a minute, and I went right into some heavy shit. But again, shout out to
I
Uncle
did go
Will.
from crying to laughing,
peace.
and then back to crying.
Oh, my God, though. Dude, I'm
Yeah.
saving that clip. It's making a commercial, by the way, because that was great. But anyway, man, guys, that was fun. We fucking blew through 2 hours of bullshit.
We did it.
We did it. Episode 6, it's in the books, I think. Not yet. Maybe. Hey,
Sean Graceful Castleberry, take care of yourself, buddy. I love you, and like a sister. And you take care of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you too, sister. It's great. Yeah, we can be sisters forever.
I played commercials, baby. I played commercials. Fuck off, corporate. I played them several times. Can't say shit to me now. Well, anyways, Sean, thank you for coming on the show again. We welcome you as one of the hosts. Dano, love you, brother. See you in a little bit. Our Fit Livers, that's what we're going to call the people that listen to the show, our Fit Livers. We love you. We're going to have video of all this shit coming up soon. It's been a great episode here on 4/20/2020. The Fuck It, We'll Do It live show, Ramblings of Madness. When we come back next week, we're going to be talking about the differences in generations and how the fuck we don't understand millennials. It's been fun. It's been great, but it hasn't been really fucking fun. I don't fucking know how it goes. I'm just stalling because I can't find the goddamn show clothes. But I found it now. We'll see you next Monday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Also, remember, this coming Tuesday, 8 p.m., Clear and Convincing, iTunes, iHeart, fucking YouTube and Facebook pages. Check them out. Love you.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. What a crazy, crazy party. Never seen so many people laughing, dancing. Look at you, you're having fun. But look at me, I'm almost crying. But that don't keep her love